Hi friends, today we are going to draw this beautiful landscape with just 2 pen markers. We begin with this 0.2 black pen marker in this way. First of all, with the first mountain, just parallel lines to give shadows. As ever, all material list is below in the description of this video, but I say that you'll only need 2 black pen markers for this drawing. Okay, now we have going from up to below. Okay, once again this way. Beautiful. Okay, little more here. As you can see, it's easy to draw with a marker because we have not to reload ink. All shadows are just parallel lines in different angles. Okay. Give more shadows in the lowest part of each mountain. Okay. This is a beautiful technique, and the second video of this series I am uploading. If you wish to see more videos of this technique, please tell me in the comments line. Okay. As you see, this technique has the advantage and the practice that you cannot erase anything. We are not making a quick sketch with pencil before to draw this, so we can achieve more practice and be more loose strokes because we cannot erase, and this gives you more confidence on yourself when you draw with anything else. Okay, more here. Where in these parts shadows are important, but black and whites are so important. Okay, the first fall in this way, you see? Several curves, and now down, 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 and now you have the first fall, waterfall. Okay, some shadows here. Now, begin with the rocks that are in each side of this stream of water. It's important at both sides of the waterfall mark black parts to give more contrast and more protagonism to the waterfall. Okay, let's give some shadows and more texture. Perfect, excellent. Now here more. Okay, as you can see, you can develop not only this landscape, you can draw everything with markers. I really advise you to use them and practice with them as much as you can. Okay, now we draw here. First 3 line to both sides, smaller, 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 and you have a tree. You see, it's very easy, very easy. If this video goes too fast for you, you can slow it with the options of the YouTube player. Okay, now the sides. The trees that are behind of the principal trees, we just suggest them with vertical lines. In other words, we only draw details in the trees that are in front of us. All of that are in second plane behind the first trees. We just suggest them with vertical lines. Okay, in this way. And as when the trees are far and farther from us, that vertical lines must be shorter and shorter. Okay, sometimes give more details here. What do you think? It's an easy technique, I think, and beautiful. Okay. Little more trees here. Fantastic, terrific. We have a full forest with just vertical lines. It is magic, almost magic. Now we begin with the next waterfall. Like in the other case, some curves and lines that go fast below this way. The sides of the waterfall, the rocks, are so important as the water itself. Okay, more shadow here to give more emphasis and more dramatism to the lights of the water. Now, we suggest the falling of water in this way and give more interest, more shadows just where the foam of the water is splashing everywhere, like in this way. Okay, now we see better in this way. The river is suggested just with horizontal lines. Now, as we are in other part of this forest, now the trees will be different, and we see more details in the rocks, and separate each rock in this way, just with a few shadows. As you see, rocks are just like polygonal shapes. Now the trees, little curves this way to separate each one. Curves, curves, curves. Okay. More rocks in this way. Excellent. We are just creating a forest with so few ingredients. Okay, more trees here. This time, this is a very good time to click on the subscribe button to be uploaded from YouTube when I upload a video, because I never upload my videos the same day. I'm sorry, but my life is really complicated and I never achieve my goal of upload my videos the same day. So if you click on the subscribe video and click on the bell, you will be notified by YouTube when I upload a new video, so you don't miss any of this. Okay, some herbs, some grass here, just vertical lines. I know this video may seem a little longer than others, but I think if you wish draw along with the video, it's better to if you can see the full process with all the steps and not accelerated. Like in this case, it is not accelerated. Okay, more trees here. Giving more equilibrium. Okay, suggest more movement in the stream, in the river. Okay, like this. Now we are going to separate each tree with making shadows, drawing shadows in this way. So each tree becomes three-dimensional with just these easy steps. More shadows. Change sometimes, from time to time, change your pen strokes to give more interest in your drawing. But when you draw something like some grid, some pattern to give shadows, repeat this pattern sometimes more in the drawing to make it more believable. Now, more trees in this side of the drawing. Okay. As you see, in this video, I'm talking all along, but I'm not talking too much, because I think it's a very visual process. No part are good, so you can copy, and you are allowed to copy this video and drawing as many times as you wish to practice and to learn to draw. Now, each side of the drawing must have its trees. And the last waterfall. Now some with more detail in this part, because this waterfall is near to us. Pay a lot of attention and take control of your hand. All lines must be almost vertical and parallel, not one over other, but parallel, very in this way. Okay. Beautiful. It's beautiful. I really like this technique. I don't know if you know, but when I was younger, a long time ago, I have several works making comics at Spain, and in that time there was no Photoshop, and all final drawings were drawn in this way with markers. It was a very beautiful time for me, I think. But all times are beautiful. Okay, little more here, more foam, and mark the contrast. If you draw this darker, foam appears whiter. Detail here. And we are just finishing this drawing. It only needs some more shadows and draw a little more emphasis in some part. So now I'm going to use another marker. It is not essential to use two markers, but I think it is a good idea to give more entity and more dramatism to some dark places to make more contrast. In drawing, contrast is everything. Everything is the rule of thumb. You need give contrast in your drawings to appear more alive. Okay, this pattern, this way, this part of the mountains, to give, because the rocks are not flat, they have wrinkles. Okay, another mountain here. Okay, I'm going to use another pen, this 0.8. Mark some parts, only black parts like some tree trunks and some part of shadows, but don't abuse of this pen. Do not alterate the spirit and the essence of the drawing. Only use in some parts to achieve more blacks, like in the sides of the waterfalls. Okay, little more here. If it is your first time drawing with pen markers, don't draw as fast as I do, because I have drawn with markers all my life. First, you must walk before run. So draw slow. Draw confident but slow. Okay. Little more here. And it is just finished. Okay. Now, you know, drawing is not an only watch sport. You must take your pencil or your pen marker or whatever you have and put yourself on the work, to work. Okay. More emphasis here. Okay. See you soon. Bye.